Shortland Street.
I'm a very successful businesswoman now, and I want you to come and work for me.
So now what?
I think that it's over, don't you?
Here's another idea. You, me, and JJ, all three of us. We all pack our bags and move to Sydney.
It's good to finally see some progress. Callum seemed to move the subject further down the agenda with every meeting we had.
Healthcare assistants, upskilling for the orderlies, it's actually happening.
Already? She doesn't muck around, does she?
Hold the lift, please. Sorry, I've got a conference call.
You should have said. I could have made my own way down here without an escort.
She doesn't muck around, and she's polite.
Talk soon.
We will. She's certainly a lot easier to deal with than her predecessor.
Don't write Kill him off just yet. He's still lurking in the wings somewhere.
More's the pity. You didn't hear me say that.
You can't tell me that you wouldn't find work. The number of times I've heard nurses complaining about how much better off they'd be across the ditch.
I doubt I could walk into a charge nurse job, though.
You won't know until you try. And I can't see you getting promoted around here anytime soon.
Thank you.
You know what I mean. Scotty isn't going to get out of the way for you, is he?
It's not just work. My whole life's here.
That's what I said to you. And then I realised the only thing I would really miss around here is you and JJ.
That's another thing. I'd be tearing him away from all his little friends.
The way that boy likes to chatter, he'll have made new friends before that plane gets off the ground.
I won't have, though.
I hate to say this, but how many friends have you got here?
Mum! This may sound really tragic.
Well, that's what happens when you have kids. Your world narrows down to what's really important.
No. It's what happens when you have a breakdown. It takes a while to start reaching out to people again.
That's another reason to go. You can put all of that behind you once and for all.
Where are you going?
To spend time with someone who actually enjoys my company?
What have I done?
Good question.
Jill wanted to see my scar.
Yeah, and you couldn't wait to drop your pants and show her. What's she gonna want to see next? Hi, Dad.
Morning, sweetheart. Daniel?
Hi.
What's wrong? Don't tell me you and Rachel have come to blows.
It's not Rachel.
It's me.
Had the morning off, so I thought I might come and sit with you for a while.
A minute ago, we were going to the movies.
And now we're not.
The movies on a day like today? According to this, there is sunshine out there. Not that I'd know, of course.
I think Daniel's had enough sunshine for one day.
Why has it gone to his head?
Something has.
Morning. Would you like me to turn you?
Is that your best offer?
Or what else did you have in mind?
Some fresh air would be good.
Well, that could probably be arranged. If we're careful with the pillows, we could prop you up in a wheelchair.
Do you want me to grab one?
Quit sucking up. You're not even meant to be working.
I don't mind.
Then you met the front desk. Don't ask me what for.
Will you be back to wheel your father outside? I don't have time.
Well, I'll do it.
Good lad.
It's not like I've got anything better to do. I'll grab the chair.
Thank you, Daniel.
Yvonne didn't say it was a secret. I guess you know she's resigned.
I hope you're not going to ask me to talk her out of it.
No, I had a go at that myself. It didn't work. She even managed to talk me into letting her leave at short notice.
Apparently, Shobna needs her in Sydney by the end of the week.
Well, I don't know why. If she wants Yvonne that badly, she should be ready to wait for her.
I think Mum's worried that if she doesn't go now, she never will.
She doesn't want to give herself the time to change her mind.
10 minutes after she told me, she was already organising for her stuff to go into storage, and she's arranged for a property manager to rent out her place.
Well, it's nice to see her looking so happy.
Yeah, I know. 10 years younger.
It's a big change, though. She'll miss you and JJ.
Yeah.
I guess you'll be spending more money on airfares now.
A fortune, especially if I want to see my sisters again.
So you don't have any plans to run off and join them permanently, do you?
No.
Good, because we need you here.
My contract is up for renewal, though.
I know, and I'm sorry I left it so long. I just wanted to see how things would pan out with Scotty.
What do you mean?
Well, the way his health is going, we can't put a date on when he'll return as Director of Nursing, but it'll obviously be a while, and you're doing a great job filling in for him.
Thank you.
Would you like to do it for another 6 months? With the added incentive of extra training, and there might be a conference in Sydney we could send you to.
It all sounds very tempting.
We haven't even talked money yet. There's a few extra flights right there.
I knew there was a world out here somewhere. I'd forgotten what it looked like.
I'll see you later. Don't forget.
Wait?
HCA training.
Ah.
I'll teach you everything I know.
I'll be there.
Is she flirting with you?
Ah, no, that's just Jill. She's the same with everyone.
No, she's not. She barely even glanced at me.
Well...
Yeah, I'm just a sick old man in a wheelchair. What was that about HCA?
Healthcare assistance training for the orderlies. Yeah, she's teaching the first session.
So it's going full steam ahead already?
Mm.
You and Jill seem very friendly.
Ah, I knew her in Indonesia. We sort of hung out for a while.
Does Sophie know about this?
Yeah, and I think she's feeling a little bit threatened.
And I wonder why, Daniel.
Well, I told you, there's nothing to it.
Yeah, I'm not the one who needs to hear it, mate.
Well, how many times? I thought I'd made it clear to her last night.
Tell her again. Tell her as many times as you need to. You do not want to lose her for no good reason.
Sure.
And, you might want to make sure that Jill gets the message too, huh?
Don't tell me Yvonne's slacking off already.
She was on a break and you were breathing down their necks about the orderlies memo.
It should have been out yesterday.
Except they couldn't find it on the computer.
Without your help. Maybe we shouldn't be letting Yvonne go after all.
Well, it's out now, and I spoke to the head orderly, and he's promised to put word out so that everyone's at the meeting.
Thank you, well done.
You sure you did the right thing, keeping her on?
Well, we were supposed to have a civil conversation, and you turned up.
I know someone who really likes you. Shane Tucker.
Until I go to the DHB with my hand out for a theatre upgrade, you won't be so enamoured of me then.
You going ahead with that?
Well, it has to be done. The longer we wait, the more it costs.
Finally, somebody is thinking like a CEO.
I know where you're heading. Don't go there.
I don't know what you mean.
I think I've hurt Callum enough, don't you? I'm not going to twist the knife by stealing his job.
Cheer up, Bob. That might never happen.
That's what I'm scared of. Have you seen this? Morning. How you doing?
Getting there, thanks, Bob. What's that?
Oh, it's the new training program us orderlies have to go through. They don't want much, do they?
Well, they can't expect us to learn all this at once.
You reckon? How much notice did we get at the meeting? They'll be pushing us through this lot as fast as they can, too. Never mind the poor beggars who can't keep up.
May I see that?
I mean, I've been here a fair few years, and I've seen a lot of changes, but never anything like this.
Well, look on the bright side, Bob. You get to learn a whole new set of skills.
There's no bright side to the dog queue. I mean, it's all right for young fellas like Daniel. He'll sail through. I'm never going to learn all that in a couple of training sessions.
Then you stay on as an orderly instead of a healthcare assistant.
Well, you can't blame him for not knowing. His second-in-command doesn't speak to him anymore.
Thank you, Daniel.
There won't be any more orderlies. That's the whole point.
I spoke to an old nursing friend in Sydney this morning and said, guess what? Start looking for a house for me.
And then Rachel produced her trump card.
More money, more training, more responsibility.
More stress, for that matter. And then Scotty will waltz back and take it all away from you. You'll be right back where you are now.
With a whole lot more experience and a better CV.
Oh, who's to say that you wouldn't get that in Aussie? Never mind the house. Get your friend to find you a job.
It's not that easy.
Why not? You worked there before.
Yeah, so I know what it's like.
There's something else I don't think you've thought about. Nicole.
What about her?
If you stay here, you're going to see her every day as her boss. And don't tell me that you're both grown-ups. I've seen enough couples fall apart around here to know how childish people can get. It's embarrassing.
Well, this time you won't be here to be embarrassed, will you? Give us some credit, Mum. We're a little bit better than that, aren't we?
I hope so. For your sake.
Thank you, Maxwell. Entertaining as usual.
It's all in the delivery.
Just the facts, please, Chris.
Sorry to interrupt. I need a word with Rachel about the orderlies.
I'm in the middle of an HOD meeting.
Well, I'm here to relieve the boredom. Won't take long.
What are you doing out of the ward? You're meant to be recuperating.
I'll come see you when we're finished, okay?
I can do without the patronising tone, Rachel.
Okay.
I'll be waiting. Move it along, please, guys.
Sorry, that was a little bit embarrassing, wasn't it?
Hey, who's that old guy in the wheelchair?
Oh, Sophie's dad.
Didn't think you'd be pushing around any old patient on your morning off. Out to impress her.
Well, he is also the big boss around here, so...
Oh, I thought that was Rachel or somebody.
That's what she'd like to think. Where is she anyway?
No, she's not coming.
Well, she promised us a meeting. I thought this was it.
Yeah, me too. What's the story?
Hey, do I look like management? Be nice, I'm a new girl.
Okay. Well, some of the guys here have questions.
Oh, shoot.
Well, okay, why aren't we being offered any more money?
Anyone at all.
Well, half of us still don't know what we're doing here.
Page 1 of your textbooks, everyone. Proposed new duties.
Proposed? I like that.
Helping to lift and turn patients, taking patients to the toilet.
See, well, that's got to be worth another $10 an hour.
Dunny money.
Responding to patients' bells and restocking supplies.
Oh, right.
Come on, guys, this is the easy stuff.
Yeah, but it's on top of all the stuff we already have to do.
Washing patients. Now, that's tricky.
You're pulling my leg. No way.
Don't worry, no one's going to let you loose with a sponge till you know what you're doing.
Old biddies aren't going to want me pulling all over them, are they?
Yeah, well, they won't all be old biddies, will they, Bob?
Wait, none of that. He's right, though. Half of them will be blokes.
What?
What's your name?
Bob. Bob Harris.
There's nothing to worry about, Bob. You can all have a few practice runs on Daniel. Get used to it. Oh, look at that face. I'm joking.
Okay.
Or am I?
Nicole?
Yeah.
Isaac prescribed enoxaparin for Mrs. Wong, but she doesn't seem to have had it.
She's been feeling nauseous all day, but doesn't want another needle. I tried to talk her into it, but she won't let me near.
Well, if she doesn't get it, she's at risk of thromboembolism.
Yeah, I get that, but I can't make someone do something they don't want to, can I? You should know that.
Is this what it's going to be like?
No, I'm sorry. I won't do that again, I promise.
Thank you. Does she know why she needs the injection?
Yeah.
Okay, well, see how she feels when she wakes up, and if she still doesn't want to play, we'll get Isaac in to talk her through it. Best we can do.
Thanks.
You know why McKenna didn't show her face, don't you?
She's scared of a bunch of orderlies? I don't think so, mate.
No, she thinks we're going to roll over.
We have. Don't kid yourself.
Why is everyone so gutless?
Well, some of the guys here have got kids to feed.
Yeah, so every extra dollar you take home makes a difference. You know, extra pay for extra work. That's all I'm asking.
Look, you rock the boat all you like, but leave me out of it. I'm already hanging on by my fingernails.
No, that's what she wants you to think.
Well, I'm an old dog. I don't know if I'm up for all these new tricks.
You'll be sweet. I'll help you. Just the same way you helped me when I first started. You're still hooting around on that thing.
Oh, I'm starting to get the hang of it, thank you, Daniel. Bob, just the man I wanted to talk to.
I don't like the sound of that.
You see, this is what I'm trying to avoid, this ridiculous climate of fear. I want to tell you personally that if the upskilling doesn't work out for you, you can always go back to your old job as an orderly.
Well, that's a bit of a turnaround.
Not from me, it's not.
Have you talked to Rachel?
Yes, well, I tried as a courtesy, but at the end of the day, she's still only acting CEO. I'm still in charge. And it's not my style to force anyone to take work they don't want to, or manage anyone out of a job. I hope that puts your mind at rest, Bob.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice one.
Hey,
Hey.
what do you fancy?
I'm just deciding.
The other. All yours.
You sure?
Go for it. Positive.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Busy morning.
That's the way I like it.
Should we grab a table?
Thanks, but I've got some stuff to talk over with Jill.
You can't seriously be blocking him out. Who do you think?
TK. Not my touch.
Please, it's been years. You can't seriously still be on your anti-brown boy kick. What was that about, anyway? Your business, right, got it. But TK likes you. And with his looks, I'd say your window of opportunity is closing up. In fact, I'd be only too happy to close it for you.
Go ahead.
I would if I thought you meant it, but I saw the look on your face when I joked about having a drink with him.
I did not get a look on my face.
You were jealous.
I was not jealous. Look, if you want to try your luck with TK Samuels, go for it.
Okay. Oh, I met an orderly known as Hulk. He's not great looking, and he grunts and looks like he drinks too much and stares at your chest when he's talking to you, but If you like, I could introduce you to him.
Fantastic. I can't wait.
Knew it.
What?
How many 6-foot-something nurses do we have working here?
Not a lot.
So how come the dressing I always need is on the top shelf? No one thinks of the little people. I'll get it. Whoopsie.
I can do that. Right.
Nat. Ta. By the way, Mum and I have taken a room at the IV. We should be out of the apartment by the time you get home.
There's no rush.
Yeah, actually there is.
Lunch?
I've been summoned, remember? If you need me, I've got some business with Callum.
Sure.
Orderly business.
As it happens.
Do you know something?
I know Bob Harris is walking around with a smile on his face again. And that wasn't happening until your father had a word.
What did he say?
That any orderly who doesn't want to upskill can hang on to the job he's already got.
What drugs have you people got him on? He's obviously deluded.
And if you ask me, Bob won't be the only one taking him up on it, seeing as you won't pay us for the extra work.
Looks like Dad's finally decided to stand up for himself.
It's hard to do in a wheelchair, but yeah.
Thanks for taking him outside this morning. Sorry I got all snotty.
It's okay.
Realised it's not really you that I have a problem with.
How's my best pupil?
Oh, running late for patient transfer. Gotta run. Mwah.
Smart move.
What did I say?
I don't know. Maybe he's starting to finally see you for what you really are.
I beg your pardon?
I know your sort. And I don't want you hanging around my boyfriend, okay?
Excuse me, he's a friend.
I might believe you if you stop flirting with him. You just can't help yourself, can you? Any chance you get. How's my best pupil? Leave him alone.
You know, she's got a point about the flirty thing. First time I met you, I thought you were flirting with me.
Little cow.
She's obviously insecure. Just let her go.
She can keep her skinny boyfriend. No, I don't want him.
That's all she needed to hear.
Well, then she should have asked nicely. I might have to teach that girl some manners.
So now Callum's got the orderlies thinking nothing has to change, and Rachel will have to live with it. She can't turn it around without making management look like fools.
Oh, there's only one fool.
Yeah, she still won't hear a word said against him.
That's loyalty for you.
That's guilt, is what it is.
If she had any sense, she'd be making a play for his job.
She wants it too, but you'll never hear her say that.
Shame, she's made for it.
Oh, I thought you had your doubts.
Well, I like her a lot better now she's not a double act with Bozo the Clown. Maybe she just needs a good push.
Oh, I've tried more than once. She shuts me down every time.
Well, a word in the right ear at the DHB might help. I know for a fact Shane Tucker's not a fan of Callum's.
Yeah, he let that much slip this morning.
There you go. You won't even have to lobby him.
But Rachel just needs to admit she wants the job first, and that's not going to happen.
You don't think she's just biding her time until Callum's out of hospital?
No. I think we're stuck with him.
That was a long meeting.
Chris talked me into lunch. He thought I needed time to calm down.
Oh.
I hear you've been making promises to the orderlies. Daniel Potts couldn't wait to tell me.
I did try to discuss the issue with you.
And when I didn't jump to attention, you went behind my back. I don't appreciate you undermining me.
If you kept me better informed, I wouldn't need to.
Like it was some big secret. The briefing papers have been floating around your desk for months, waiting for you to action them.
Have you stopped to think why I didn't?
Because you're gutless and you didn't want to be the bad guy.
Because I didn't want to see good people out of work, which is what will happen if you and your DHB buddies have your way.
Yeah, we're pure evil.
Rachel, you and I both know this policy is designed to...
To improve efficiency.
By managing people out of their jobs. Who's next, me?
Are you really that paranoid?
I wouldn't put it past you.
I realise you can't wait to get your feet back under the desk. And I promise it'll be there for you with an empty in tray and no surprises. But only if you leave me alone for a little bit longer. If you can't promise that, I'm sure there'll be room for one more patient at Central. And I'll happily transfer you myself.
Putting you through now. What's that look for? Have you come to give me the bad news?
I don't know what to do.
Has Rachel been giving you the hard word?
No, she knows not to push it. I could walk out of here tomorrow if I wanted to.
Well, take your time. You don't need me pressuring you either.
No, you're not.
Has Nicole been behaving herself?
Yeah, she's been trying really hard.
But things are a wee bit tense. What do you expect when...
When you cheat on your partner and then you dump her when she's good enough to take you back. She should hate me.
When it's all so fresh is what I was going to say.
I can't help but think that I have put her through enough already, and now she's got to come to work and take orders from me every day.
You can always juggle the shifts.
Put Nicole on a month's worth of night shifts. Yeah, she'll thank me for that.
Well, she might if it meant you didn't have to see each other.
It's not really a long-term solution, though, is it?
You never know. Nicole might solve the problem for you. She's walked away from this place once already when things got too tough for her.
That's what I'm scared of. Why should she have to?
You can't make Nicole's decisions for her.
It doesn't seem fair. Who's the one with all the options? It's me.
Sydney with your mother. Oh, yeah, all your friends would be jealous of that one.
What friends? You told me this morning that I don't actually have any.
All right, I'm staying out of it from now on. You do what you have to do. I'll support you either way.
I think I've made my decision.
Well?
There's this little Greek restaurant in Sydney that Jay and I used to go to. I really hope it's still there.
Yeah, hang on, Shane. I'll just put you on speakerphone. Tell me again, what am I looking for?
Theatre capacity, October 2010.
Okay, can't be far away.
That man! Tell me what I ever saw in him. No, that's not fair. He is a decent human being. But CEO, it's a joke. It's been one ridiculous, emotional decision after another. I can't have the orderlies not liking me. Of course they can keep their jobs. Oh, I know, let's put a whizzy new coffee machine in the staff room and compete with our own cafeteria, only because I don't like the manager. Hey, are you Sonny Belleville? Of course we can bump you up the theatre list for no good reason. I'm Callum Mackay and I like having my photo in the newspaper until it all turns to crap and someone has to pick up the pieces. Well, not anymore. I am sick and tired of it. I have been covering his butt for the last year and the idiot doesn't even seem to realise.
Thank you for that, Rachel. Nice to have your input, as always.
Rachel Weisz and Jeremy Rayner star in our midweek movie The Bourne Legacy tomorrow at 9:30 here on 1. Stay with us now for Doctors.